Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope everyone's doing well today. Okay, so today is Friday book haul day. I've got a pile of books here that I want to show everyone. There are a few extras, but they weren't that interesting, so I've tried to keep it to just the ones that I think are sort of interesting for junk journaling. I've purchased a couple of books, but also I do volunteer work and I put donations in, and fortunately I was able to raid the recycle bins. So firstly, there are a couple of calendars because this particular store doesn't sell calendars, and I've got this First Fleet one, and it's got these lovely pictures, sorry about the glare, of flowers and birds. I won't open the calendar, I'll just show you the pictures there. So that's lovely. Also there was this huge one. Not sure what I'll do with it yet, but I couldn't really see these go in the bin, so some lovely prints. Gorgeous colours. So that's really cool. I grabbed the Australian Sport Through Time 2005 edition. I'm not sure why yet. I'm not really a sporty person, but some of the pictures look really cool. Some of them are quite, you know, taken from old ones, and some pictures of the horses, and they're quite nice sizes as well to use for embellishments and pockets and all sorts. So thought I'll see what I can do with that. I assume it'd be pretty good if you're making a masculine style journal as well. Sometimes it's hard to find things to put in that style of journal, so I thought that's something a bit different. I also got two of these Oxford Illustrated Dictionaries. They're like all these separate magazines. Yeah, and there's some interesting pictures. Another one that I'm not sure what I'll do with, but I think, you know, have a good look, and there's definitely going to be some good ones. A nice flower there, so worth going through. Okay, now there's a set, I think it might be the whole set, there's 10 of them, of these pictorial knowledge books. They're quite old too, but some of the pictures are lovely. That's beautiful fairy one. So I thought I'll grab them and yeah, see what pictures I can do something with in there. There's always little bits and pieces falling out of books which I grab. Not only that, you get so much knowledge too. There's so much interesting things that you can, you know, you wouldn't otherwise read about. Like I wouldn't sit and grab these to read, but as I'm going through looking for pictures, I find very interesting information. So yeah, they're going to be great fun to go through. Okay, now there are a whole heap of different kids' books. Tiny Tales for Bedtime. I like this sort of thing because these pictures are a little big, but sometimes you can find little pictures that are really good on your ATCs. I even like these birds and stuff, so they'll get some use. I got this one. This was fascinating. The Storybook of Silk. So it's quite old too, this one. Let's have a look. Look at the pictures in that. Gorgeous. I thought it was the 60s. So it doesn't say. I can't find it, so yeah, I think this will be an interesting one to read as well. There's Emily the Goat. The pictures in this one are beautiful. Very cute. I never would have looked twice at these old kids' books before, and now I can't walk past them. Now there are a number of like prayer books as well, and they always have the best pictures in them, so I grabbed a few of those. They have the most colourful pictures. I like the covers as well, really nice. I think this is my third copy of What's Bird Is That? Very popular bird book, this one. They put them out quite regularly in different years, so but the plates, the bird plates, are really cool for tags. They're a nice size for your little ephemera. There's the Happy Twins. It's quite old and scribbled on. It's got the date, but it's in Roman numerals and I can't read them. Must try one day. So, but the pictures are really cute, the ones that haven't been scribbled on, so I'll probably end up making tags and stuff with this one, I think. Now, this Evergreen book, I managed to grab a whole heap of these a while ago, and I found that they have so many things you can cut out and use. I recently used a corner of one of these on one of my ATCs and it worked really well, and they have poems and all sorts of little pictures and information, so they're good to cut lots of different bits and pieces out of. Now, I bought these three, Cacti and Succulents. I love the pictures. I love Cacti and Succulents as well, so they have the most beautiful flowers. And ornamental shrubs. Some great pictures. And then a herb identifier handbook. It's got a lot of black and white, which I don't mind. I might even try watercolouring the black and white sometime just for some fun. The colour ones are really cool. Now, there was this book of Valentines. I wasn't really sure whether I should take it. It's not my sort of thing, but then I opened it up and read some of them, and they're absolutely hilarious. So, like this one. My dearest darling ducky, behind your ears are mucky, but never mind, love is blind, my dearest darling ducky. And this one. God made the Scottish, God made the Dutch, but when God made you, he didn't make much. And this is the last one. When God was giving out good looks, there was a long, long queue. I was in the middle, but where were ye? So I wasn't expecting ones like that in there. So this, I might have to read the rest of this just to see how many good ones are in there. I've got this. It's a little golden book. Who says that? Never seen this one. It's one of those real little ones too. It's 1982 by the looks. But look at the owl. And the goose. The gorgeous pictures and the bee. So yes, love that one. I grabbed this hymn book. I really like the music sheets in this one. And the sizes are really good as well. I'm not sure how old this one is. No, that doesn't have the date in it. Usually when they don't have the date in, you think they're pretty old. I've got this Japan book. Some of the pictures in this I like as well. Something different. What wine is that? I don't drink wine. I assume that many of you do. So I was going to pass this one up as well, but it's actually all wine labels. So I reckon they'll be really good for ephemera. Now there's this motoring one. I actually bought this one home just to get the cover off and throw in the bin because the cover can't be recycled. So, but when I flipped through it, start back here, there's a section in here that has, I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. That has all of these pictures. I nearly missed them, but the size is great. And it's got the fauna as well as the flora, so I'll be able to do something with those. Good find. Now this is a little Oxford dictionary. I grabbed this because of the size. It's tiny and I love it. Nice thin tiny pages. I think it's 1941 by the looks. But yes, very little. There's this trains book. Some cool pictures of trains there. Be good for a travel journal. The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, who I've never heard of. The cover's really cool and it says it's a Tolkien. So I was surprised by that. But it looks like it's all like poetry and some cool pictures. They're a bit different with their colours. So I'm going to have a good read of this one. This is a birthday book showing some of Australia's birds, eucalyptus and flower for each month by Mary Edwards. Now look at the illustrations on that. Absolutely gorgeous. Got a lot of them in my backyard at the moment, the wattle birds. So all of this can be used. I mean, even these pages put into a journal would be great. Oh, always got clumsy hands. Wind in the Willows. I assume everyone's probably heard of that one. So the size of the pictures in that are really good as well. Winnie the Pooh. Thought I'd grab it, see what I can do with it. And then there were these, they seem like all the same style of book. Story about the zoo, where is the keeper? They're quite old and the pictures are pretty cool. Don't know if it says, like Roman numerals again. Oh no, 1954 this one. Oh, look how sad. Look how sad he looks. Little Puff. Another train one. A bit like the early version of Thomas. Fire Dog. It's a Dalmatian. Some of the pictures of the Dalmatian are pretty cool. Another prayer book, prayers for little children. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Really cute. Now, they had these, I assume this store cannot sell diaries either. So, there were 3 of these diaries. Country diary. And the pictures in these are just the best. So many different ones. Like vintage looking. There's another country diary. So a lot of hours of fun cutting those out and figuring out what to do with them all. And then the Australian Women's Diary. So yeah, definitely worth looking out for those type of books. Oh, another diary, the Australian Bird Lover's Diary. It's even more exciting. Look at the pictures in that one, lovely. I love birds. My mum and dad breed native Australian birds, they're little parrots. So I've grown up with the love of birds. Lovely book. Okay, just a couple more. Peacock on the Roof. Everyone likes peacocks. So a lot of these are quite big pictures, but I'm sure I'll be able to find things to do. My son actually found this one. Thought I'd like it, so I do love some of the pictures. And then I bought this one, the Illustrated Lark Rise to Candleford. Looks like it's got a bit of water damage. But again, some of the pictures are just really nice. Have to have a good read of it as well, I think. And the last one I purchased was Wildflowers of the World. So it's 1,000 beautiful plants painted by Barbara Everard. So this is just from front to back, these book plates with beautiful paintings. Which will be nice folded as a page in a journal or made into tags. Look how many there are though. And usually a book of this size would be really expensive, so I think it was like $4 at this shop, so I think that's well worth it. I just can't wait to finish study so I can start making things with all of this. There'll be really nice pages to put in some of my swaps as well. Alright, so that's today's book haul. Yeah, have a great evening everyone, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.